And settling down a long last is Mr. Bear, but the pace is on, 550 to travel, and Spiritual Eyes on the outside of Zynite. They're almost on equal terms as they come around the bend. Zynite kicking up on the inside of Spiritual Eyes, a length and a half. Bangalore Gold Shimmers tracking up after that sluggish start, and they're being followed by Diablerie coming right down the middle of the track outside of Invincible Warrior at the 250, and Zynite down on the inside. Bangalore chimes in, they beat off Spiritual Eyes, and then came Diablerie. It runs on outside of Invincible Warrior with 100 left to go, and Invincible Warrior loomed up. It had hit the front from Zynite, then Bangalore. Diablerie can't go on, and Invincible Warrior was too strong. Invincible Warrior drew clear to beat Zynite, Bangalore, and also Diablerie. Not much in it for the minor placing, and then came Incoherent. They were followed by Gold Shimmer. Spiritual Eyes compounded and beat one to the line, and that horse is Mr. Bear, tailed off. Big son of I Am Invincible. Invincible Warrior, Jason Brown at $4.10 and $1.50 has defeated Zynite, Bangalore and Diablerie in that photo for third. There's little between them two, but in the last 75 metres of the race, he really did put his stamp on matters, Invincible Warrior. 4-year-old, sparingly raced, recording his second win after going down at the hands of Gonna Go. Up and comer last start, he ran into a good one and was able to capitalise upon them late and put them away in the last 100 to go on and score for the Jim Taylor Jason Brown combination. Always held in some regard too from the stable, Invincible Warrior. He's a big hulking type of gelding, owned by Tina Lois Taylor, also M Brennan, G Cornell, D McDonald, John Mars, Jenny Nathan and DJ Mars, Miss T North and Fred Fairthorn. And he's by I Am Invincible from Chickasaw. Zynite, number 4, second home by Dew Sasso from Fimo's Memory for Butch O'Shaughnessy's Matori Syndicate, and Kay Bowra, prepared by Keith Frost, ridden by Randy Tan. And in third place, 3 Bangalore has got the nod in front of the favourite Diablerie. Bangalore by Kenny Ladd from Our Best Beloved for Gangemi Thoroughbreds, Mike and John Gangemi. D. Lai and Ms. L. Hutchinson, trained by Chris Gangemi, ridden by Peter Nucky. And Diablerie fourth home, 1 3/4, a half a length, a short half head, the official margins. They've cracked the 60. They did scamper 59.64. They ran that first part of the race really hard, 35.21. The last 600 metres. At the end of the day, it was Invincible Warrior, race fit after 3 runs in the prep, and has got the job done. Next event, the first leg of the quaddie, the Western Race Picks Maiden over 1,400 metres, and they'll jump at 3 o'clock, and there are no changes there to the next on the card. Let's take you down to Adam McGrath joining us as the big fellow comes back in, and he's a big type. Let's go to the yard here and catch up with the trainer Jimmy Taylor as well, Adam.
Jimmy, tell us what this win means for you. Is this satisfaction, relief, excitement? Because this horse has had a lot of ability. We saw that early. It's had some troubles, though. So what's the feeling in the camp now?
Yeah, good that he put 2 together, Adam. We thought he was a top-class horse, and he won his first race start and chipped both knees and had to be operated on, and he just lost confidence. We had 3 more starts, and he just followed the field around, and I think it's just taken him a fair while to get that confidence back and know that he can do it.
We talked about this, I guess, in the preview, and you go back to the race where he was beaten by Dainty Test by 5 lengths, but he was the one carting her into the race and let down. So all just psychological, you think?
Yeah, I think all it is. He'd come back and he wouldn't blow at all, and I think he'd only gone 3/4 pace, but we've just taught him that now it won't hurt him, and he's turned the corner.
And I guess one of the benefits as well, getting that confidence back on a soft track where it isn't going to hurt his joints as much as it might have at Ascot.
Oh, exactly, yeah. Well, the beautiful cushion at the moment, the track with the rain that's been around, so it's all good.
You mentioned the ability you thought this horse had. What type of distance now will you be aiming at with this confidence coming back?
Well, the only reason he started in the 1,000 today because of the wet tracks, so he's probably better at 12, 1,300, but just because the track's a little bit wet at the moment, 1,000 is probably equivalent to 12.
Well done, mate. It's great to see this horse getting a win. Let's hope it continues on moving forward.
Thanks, Adam.
Jimmy Taylor there. We'll grab Jason Brown now. Jace, as we were talking there with Jimmy, this horse shown a lot early, had a couple of issues. We know about the operations as well, but looks as though now he believes he can race again.
Yeah, well, obviously Jimmy's had to sort him right out. He's had his issues, and all credit to Jim. Had to go back to the drawing board and sort a few things out and changed a few things, and been all for the better.
Tell us about the feel he gives you. I was talking about that run when beaten by Dainty Tess at Ascot, and you actually led Dainty Tess up into that race. But today, chasing, getting past him, it just feels like he's trying now. Is that the difference?
Oh, there's no doubt. He's just got confidence in his action again. You know, I think he will, come back from a knee op. Is it going to hurt? Is it going to hurt? And he's obviously got his confidence back. I don't really think the 1,000 is really his go. He's only going to be better at the 1,200. But he was just, outclassed him today.
Promising signs. Well done, mate.
Good on you, Adam. Thanks, buddy.
Jason Brown there, winning jockey. So Invincible Warrior gets its second career win and can only be moving upwards now if they suggested that 12 to 1,400 metres is ideal.